Okay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Rasutanja Aisanori. I want to report what I read before about the first one is language as social and local practice. So I think language as social and local practice emphasize that language is not static, so isolated system, but rather dynamic. So context dependent tool used by individual and communities for communication. So I think this perspective highlight the social nature of language, meaning that is shaped by the interaction, norms, and value of the society and community in which it is. So I think language is not just a set of rules and structure, but living practice influenced by cultural, historical, and also social factors. So I think linguists who study language from this perspective often focused on sociolinguistic maybe and ethnography of communication, and also linguistic anthropology to understand how language function is specific in a social context. So the second one is discourse and gender. So discourse and gender, I I think is explore or explain how language and communication are intertwined with the gender identity and the construction of gender roles and expectations. So it explores how language is used to reflect, reinforce, or challenge societal norms related to masculinity or femininity. So this field, I think, so to investigate topics such as gender language, stereotypes, power dynamics in conversation, and the role of discourse in shaping and negotiating gender identity. So I think it's used to understand how language contribute to the social construction of gender. The third one is discourse and identity. So I think it's investigate how language plays a crucial role in the formation and negotiation of individual and group identity. So it used to how people use language to express their social, their cultural, ethnic, racial, sexual, and other identities. So I think it's shape and reflect identity through the use of labels. So by categorization and narrative. So I think it's explore how this source can be a side of contestation and negotiation of identity. And the last one is discourse and ideology. So I think focus on the relationship between language and beliefs or value or ideological that underline social and political system. So I think is explore how language can be used to challenge dominant ideology and power structures. So I think scholars can analyze it by rhetoric, framing, narrative strategy used in public discourse or political speeches, media, and propaganda to shape public opinion and maintain, or to just disrupt existing ideological framework. So I think this is to analyze for uncovering hidden agenda and power dynamic in communication by discourse and ideological. So I think in conclusion, they show how language is not just a tool for communication, but means by which social practice, identity and ideological are constructed, negotiated, and contested